Whether or not you call him the Dirt Doctor or Howard Garrett, he is one of the foremost experts in organic gardening, and he's joining us today to talk about grasshoppers, plant disease, and organic programs. But let's start a little bit about how you got started in all this. And I've got to talk to you about the grasshoppers because I've been seeing those around. But this is very personal for you, right? Why did you get into organic gardening?
Donna, started because my daughter, when she was 9 months old, did what all kids do. She bent over and picked up things and put them in her mouth. And I decided I didn't want any toxic chemicals around my property at that point, and I didn't know what organic gardening was. What I learned, which was even more important, is that the organic program works better in every way. So
oh,
that's
look at her. So that's when she was 9 months old?
Yeah, that wasn't a staged shot. That was just her out kind of helping me.
Because that's what they all do. Why organic gardening, and why is it so important?
It works better in every way, including from a financial standpoint. And the big one is saving water. We can help people cut their water bills by about 50% with the organic program. We can control insects like grasshoppers and mosquitoes and various other kinds of critters easier with the program. We have less problems, and then we have non-toxic products to kill those that do pop up.
Okay, so for example, you mentioned mosquitoes, and this time of year we're inundated with them. We're hearing about West Nile and now this chikungunya, and you see the planes that are, you know, putting stuff out to get rid of them. What about that stuff?
Well, the way to not control them is spraying from airplanes. Spraying from airplanes, like we did here in this part of the world last year, kills a few adults that might be flying around, but it doesn't do anything to control the eggs and the larvae and the mosquitoes that are in places where the spray can't get to. So we like to recommend a program that'll work.
And so what sort of program would that entail?
Well, there's a biological product called BTI that you can put out dry or spray it liquid, and it kills the larvae. It kills them before they get started. It's a preventative. Doesn't kill 100%. We'll never be able to do that, but the granular product, there's liquid products, 2 or 3 in each category, and they're in the stores out there and available for people to use.
So if I go and get some of this stuff today and I want to put it out in my backyard, how do I do that, number one? And number two, how long is that going to keep the mosquitoes away?
Well, the BTI has a residual of about 30 days, and you can just throw it out by hand. It's totally non-toxic.
So even for the pets in the backyard?
It won't hurt the fish, the birds, the pets, the wildlife, or anything. It only hurts mosquito larvae, black fly, and fungus gnats, which is another pest that a lot of people spray toxic chemicals for.
Interesting. And so tell me about the grasshoppers. Because I had one, you know, he caught a ride to my house, and my daughter's like, oh, look, a grasshopper, and it probably hung on for a good couple miles.
Well, they're here. In fact, they're in my yard. My wife, Judy, took that picture just a couple of days ago. They're tougher because they come in and they didn't read my book that says that insect pests only attack stressed plants. They attack any plants that are in their line of flight. You control them by dusting with what's called kaolin clay. Actually, you mix it in water and spray it on. It creates a particle film. I think we have a photograph of it. You can also just go to the grocery store and get some self-rising flour, put it in a turkey baster, literally, go out and just puff it all over your plants. The grasshoppers eat it, fouls them up inside, and it's as good a control as any toxic chemical out there.
See, look at all this good stuff I'm learning today. And so with regards to the stuff you use to kill mosquitoes, you can just get that at any home goods store? Where am I going to get this?
From the big box stores to the local garden centers, which we hope people support, those products are easily available.
And why do you think people just assume that the non-organic way is the right way to go? Is it cheaper?
No, we can show people how to save money, especially with landscaping, but also with their vegetable gardening as well. Universities don't teach organic gardening, and so those people that went through the system, they just are comfortable using synthetic fertilizers and the toxic pesticides that we try to get people away from. People have to take the responsibility themselves if they go organic.
Oh, good tips. Do you have a website? Where can people find this information?
Website's a good one. It's dirtdoctor.com.
Man, if y'all mess that up, I'm going to talk about you. Well, great tips, and I think I'm going to go get some. We've got mosquitoes everywhere, so I'll handle that today. If you have any questions on organic gardening, make sure you check out our website. And, of course, Howard can probably answer them. Just go to his website, dirtdoctor.com. All right, y'all, let's see what's coming up next. We're back in the Sub-Zero Wolf Bentwood kitchen, cooking up a little bit more with Chef Ted from Table 13. Y'all, come on back.